Ever wondered why highly intelligent individuals often face unique struggles in life? This is the paradox of intelligence. It's a fascinating contradiction, where the same mental prowess that allows someone to solve complex problems, envision innovative solutions, and comprehend intricate concepts also becomes the source of unique challenges. Imagine a mind that never ceases to question, analyze, and dissect the world around it. It's a mind that is often misunderstood and finds it difficult to relate to others. It's a mind that, despite its brilliance, often feels isolated, overwhelmed, and understimulated. This is not an attempt to portray intelligence as a burden, but rather to shed light on the less glamorous aspects of being highly intelligent. The struggles are real, and they are more common than one might think. So, without further ado, let's delve into these struggles that are more common among highly intelligent individuals. For highly intelligent individuals, small talk can feel like a monumental waste of time. Rather than exchanging pleasantries about the weather or the latest celebrity gossip, they crave intellectual stimulation. They yearn for profound and meaningful conversations that challenge their minds. To them, small talk is akin to running on a treadmill, going through the motions but never really getting anywhere. They are less interested in discussing the mundane and more inclined towards debates about quantum physics, existential philosophies, or the socio-economic implications of artificial intelligence. For these cerebral beings, navigating social situations can be a tightrope walk. They might come across as aloof or disinterested, when in reality, they're simply waiting for the conversation to take a more stimulating turn. They strategize their social interactions, carefully choosing their interlocutors and their topics of conversation. So the next time you're in a conversation with a highly intelligent individual, try shifting from small talk to more substantial topics. Thinking more than speaking, a common trait among the highly intelligent, and often a source of frustration. The intellectual mind is a fertile ground for thoughts and ideas, incessantly sprouting seeds of contemplation. This relentless cogitation, however, can lead to a predicament known as overthinking. Consider a chess player, contemplating every potential move, every possible outcome. This might lead to exceptional strategies, but it could also lead to decision paralysis. The same principle applies to the highly intelligent. They're often so caught up in the labyrinth of their thoughts that they become immobilized by the sheer weight of possibilities. So, how does one navigate this maze of mental gymnastics? The key is to recognize when you're spiraling into overanalysis. Practice mindfulness, focus on the present, and sometimes trust your intuition. Embrace the fact that not every question needs an answer, and not every problem requires a solution. Remember, it's not about stopping the thinking process, but rather learning to control it. Do you often find yourself bored at work despite being good at what you do? Well, you're not alone. The paradox of intellect is such that it often brings along a thirst for challenge, an insatiable curiosity that routine tasks fail to quench. Intelligent individuals tend to crave complexity and novelty. When they're stuck in a monotonous job, their minds don't get the stimulation they need, leading to boredom. It's like feeding a gourmet chef with a diet of plain bread and water. It simply doesn't satisfy. But there's a silver lining. The same intellect that causes boredom can be used to seek out challenges. You could strive to innovate within your role, propose new projects, or even learn a new skill that complements your work. It's about finding ways to feed your intellectual appetite and maintaining engagement at work. Remember, it's not about changing jobs, but about changing how you approach your job. Finding ways to keep intellectually stimulated at work can be a game changer. Being socially awkward isn't exclusive to highly intelligent people, but they often have a unique flavor of it. They might find the nuances of social interactions confounding due to their tendency to overanalyze situations, or because they're more comfortable in the realm of ideas than in the world of casual banter. Their capacity for deep thought and complex reasoning might make them feel out of sync with the world around them, leading to a sense of isolation or misunderstanding. And though it may seem counterintuitive, it's this very intelligence that can become a barrier to smooth social interactions. But remember, social skills, like any other skills, can be honed and improved. It's about understanding the importance of empathy, active listening, and being present in the moment. It might also involve stepping out of comfort zones and expanding social horizons. While it may be challenging, improving social skills can significantly enhance life's quality for highly intelligent individuals. If you are gaining some value from this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Why is it that highly intelligent people often struggle to find love? An interesting question indeed. It seems counterintuitive, doesn't it? One might assume that higher intelligence would make navigating the romantic landscape easier, but often the opposite is true. You see, highly intelligent individuals tend to overanalyze situations, which can lead to indecision or perceived aloofness in a romantic context. They may also have higher standards or specific expectations, making it difficult to find a partner who meets these criteria. Furthermore, their intellectual pursuits may overshadow the importance of emotional intelligence, a crucial component in building strong, lasting relationships. So, how can they navigate the dating world more effectively? Well, it's about balance. Balancing intellectual pursuits with emotional understanding, balancing high standards with realistic expectations, and balancing analysis with action. Remember, finding love often involves more than just intellectual compatibility. Love is a complex tapestry of emotional, intellectual, and physical connections. It's about finding that person who complements you in more ways than one. Do highly intelligent people have less fun? An intriguing question, isn't it? Often their hyper-analytical minds are in constant pursuit of knowledge and understanding, leaving little room for light-hearted amusement. They tend to see the world through a prism of complexity, which can make simple pleasures seem mundane or uninteresting. Moreover, their propensity for deep intellectual stimulation may cause them to feel disconnected from conventional forms of entertainment. A night out at a comedy club, for instance, may seem superficial compared to an evening spent unraveling the mysteries of quantum physics. However, fun isn't exclusive to any intellectual level. Highly intelligent individuals can find joy in intellectual pursuits in the same way others find it in more traditional forms of entertainment. The key is balance. They can learn to switch off their analytical minds and immerse themselves in the moment, appreciating life's simple pleasures. It's essential to remember that life isn't just about intellectual pursuits, it's also about having fun. When you're highly intelligent, it seems like everyone notices your mistakes. This is what we call the spotlight effect. It's a cognitive bias that leads us to believe we're constantly under scrutiny, our blunders magnified under a harsh, unforgiving light. The spotlight effect is particularly pronounced among those of high intellect. Their keen awareness and analytical minds often amplify their perception of errors, making the blips seem more like explosions. They may feel as though their missteps are on display for all to see, a result of the high expectations they set for themselves and those others set for them. But here's the truth. Everyone's too caught up in their own lives to constantly monitor yours. Your mistakes are not as glaring as you believe them to be. So cut yourself some slack. Develop a healthier perspective. Accept your mistakes as opportunities for growth, not as catastrophic failures. Remember, everyone makes mistakes. It's part of being human. So, being highly intelligent isn't always as great as it might seem. Indeed, the paradox of intelligence is a peculiar one. It's a gift and a curse, a blessing and a burden. On one hand, you're equipped with an ability to comprehend complex ideas and solve intricate problems. On the other, you're constantly swamped with a dread for small talk. It's not because you're arrogant, but rather because you crave more profound, meaningful conversations. Then there's the overthinking predicament. You think more than you speak, turning every thought and idea over and over in your mind, like a Rubik's Cube. This constant analysis can lead to paralysis by analysis, where you're so caught up in thinking that you struggle to take action. At work, you may find yourself bored, unsatisfied with the mundane tasks and the monotonous routine. Your mind yearns for challenges, for problems to solve, and puzzles to piece together. Socially, you might feel like a fish out of water. You're often misunderstood, misinterpreted, or simply overlooked. Social awkwardness is not uncommon among highly intelligent individuals, as they struggle to communicate their thoughts and ideas in ways that others can understand and appreciate. Finding love can also be a challenge. It's not that you're unlovable, it's just that you're different. You operate on a different wavelength, and it can be hard to find someone who understands and appreciates that. And fun? Well, let's just say that your idea of fun might not align with the conventional definition. You're not much for mindless entertainment or frivolous activities. You prefer to engage your mind, to learn and to explore. Finally, the spotlight effect. When you're highly intelligent, people notice your mistakes more. They hold you to higher standards, and when you fall short, they don't hesitate to point it out. Understanding these struggles can help highly intelligent individuals lead more balanced and fulfilling lives. It's a journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance, of learning to navigate the world with a mind that's wired differently. And remember, intelligence is a gift, one that can be used to make a profound difference in the world.